feel like we've seen in other shows now. And, nothing is that big. Although I will say, I mean, I do think there's a lot of layers, like Whitney kind of confessing that she obviously suffered this really traumatic abuse. I'm assuming they're insinuating that she was sexually abused by some family member. I'm making that maybe it was physical. She's blocked this period of her life out. She's beginning to discover that again. So I kind of find that big. I find, Meredith and Lisa, I do think are totally done. I just, and I get what you're saying. It's like, okay, then what? What else is going to go on? I think what keeps it exciting is, we have this looming huge, thing coming. So I think you're just kind of curious about how Jen played it before all this is, just this bomb is dropped.
Well, two things, I got a lot, and I see this. I'm not saying it, everybody, so don't come for me. I mean, come for me, but not over this. I got a lot of DMs that a lot of people aren't so sure about Miss Whitney Wild-Rose and her story.
What?
And a lot of people,
very true.
Really? And I got, really? Because I got a lot of DMs that were like, I'm a survivor of abuse. And this story makes I'm just saying this story makes no sense. And she changed her story 3 times in the scene. I'm like, you all pay attention so well, guys. That's what people are saying. I'm not saying it, but let's, I'm going to watch with a different eye since I have all these DMs here. So shout out to all those people that have said that. I want to know, does Jen's mother know in that scene? Is Jen's mother uncomfortable about filming? Does she know? Or is Jen sitting there and lying to her own mother? I would think that one. I would think the second. Right?
And look, I think the second. And I mean, I don't know. I just not broke down, but I was just so sad. Like when Jen is talking about like her younger son, when they find out like he's been crying, like to me, it's just, that's the part. Like, I don't know, our tide's going to change towards Jen, because this is what like when you're single, right. Or when there aren't kids in the mix, I feel like a lot more is fair in like love and life. And, like people cheat, like all these things, because the audience will trash me. You can come for me, but the stakes are a lot lower when you don't have kids. Okay. Like if you're cheating on somebody, if you're swindling somebody, but once you have kids, they start out so innocent and pure. Like that is when like, I'm lacking empathy for Jen. I don't fucking get it. Her 16-year-old son, who never signed up for any of this, is being like, and nobody, I don't know. I have a really hard time with this. Like, I feel like they need to focus more on that on the show. Maybe they will. Again, maybe they will. Seems weird to me. Everybody is having a good time. We've said it 10,000 times on this podcast together. Everyone's celebrating Jen. Jen needs so much support. Jen. It's like, you guys realize this woman is completely narcissistic and selfish, even to her doing this to your mother. Your own like mother. I mean, unless the mom was like encouraging it, I have no idea. But it just, I don't know. I have a little bit of a hard time.
You're preaching to the choir. I mean, I just think the thing is, and I bet you secretly, Bravo is not okay. Let me finish my sentence. Like, of course, they don't want her to be guilty, but I also think they're upset that she pled guilty, because this whole season will be so different. I think we would be more glued to our TVs if she didn't plea and she was on trial, because then I feel that 51% of this audience maybe would feel sympathy, right? She's crying, I'm innocent, she was just on the reunion. Right. Like, it would be Erica, it would be Kathy Hilton. Did Kathy say these slurs? Did Erica know? I don't care what anybody says out there, you don't know 100% the truth, except Kathy and Erica. That would be the case with Jen Shah. When she cried about the son, we would have moments of feeling guilty. I might actually feel for her. I might actually be team Jen Shah, right?
Yeah,
the whole season would be so different. And I think we would be fighting like we did over Erica, and we'd be more invested. I bet you Bravo is secretly like, fuck, our whole season is shot. You know, it's like we're watching it with such a different lens now. And I agree with you. I still go back to comparing it to Erica. I don't know why people have sympathy for Jen. I agree with you. I think she is, to me, from where I am sitting, a complete narcissist. I do. I really do. And so, like, I can't
I
fault
know.
the women because they don't really know at this point. So, like, you know, you might, I mean, she swore she's fighting for all the innocent people on the reunion. So I think if you're her friends, and Heather's come out and said, I will stand by my friends, and I actually respect that. If my friend were Jen Shah and she committed these crimes, I would 100% stand by her. 100%. I would do that for my family or people that are really
Okay,
close
yeah,
in
but
my
who are they going to introduce to, like, you know, throw some shade here like that? Like, then who are they going to, because we've certainly had that for Erica. So, like, who are going to be the people, the people that are sitting down Heather and going, Heather, you are supporting somebody who lied to you for years, lied to your face, and said that they never committed these crimes. You still consider that your best friend? Like, I mean, who's
apparently she does. Now, do I think Meredith Marks, my friend over here, is going to go visit her? No, I personally think when all this is said and done, Andy, Bravo execs, everyone's going to move on except Heather. She'll be the one that stands loyal and visits her and this and that. That's just my opinion. But I agree with you. I think it's very hard to watch. And to me, in that scene, it doesn't, I mean, I don't think your mother knows. I don't think so. Now you were sitting there weeks away from a trial, which you're lying to your own mother, and it's now on camera. It's so, and yes, no, I don't feel, I mean, yes, I'm going to say no. I don't feel the least bit sorry for you when you're crying over your kid. I feel sorry for your kid. I don't feel sorry for you. Why the fuck did you do this? You fucking moron. Why did you do this in knowing that your children are not going to see their mother? I mean, listen, I've said it before and I will say it again. You always get caught. You know, always get caught. Everyone always says, you're a disgusting person. You love money. I fucking love money. I will do anything for a certain amount of money, except something that's illegal. I would never do something illegal, ever. You get caught, period. I mean, just also, it's not morally right, David, but you do get caught. You do get caught regardless. And so, that is the narcissism in her, to me, that you're sitting there with your mother weeks and months before a trial where I know you say you're innocent, but honey, it's a trial. Things are going to come out. Again, I've said this before. If it were me, I would say to my mother, I would say to my inner circle, listen, I did this and I need your help. I need my family. You guys got to get me off. We're going to hire lawyers. We got to try to fight this because I don't want to go to jail. But at least my inner circle and blood, mother, father, sister, the inner circle would at least know. I don't know. And yeah, I guess